For centuries, the Shroud of Turin has captivated the minds of believers, skeptics, and scientists alike. Claimed to be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, this mysterious artifact has been the subject of reverence and controversy. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the Shroud's fascinating history, groundbreaking scientific studies, and the enduring enigma that continues to baffle experts worldwide. Our story begins over 2,000 years ago, in an era shrouded in mystery and faith. The Shroud of Turin first emerged in recorded history during the 14th century in Lille, France. But its origins remain unclear, with some claiming it dates back to the time of Christ. Early accounts describe a cloth imprinted with the image of a man, a figure bearing wounds consistent with crucifixion. Was this the burial cloth of Jesus, or an elaborate medieval creation? The Shroud's early history is a tapestry of mystery. Many legends suggest that the Shroud was secretly preserved by early Christians, passed from one generation to the next as a sacred relic. Some believe it was hidden to protect it from persecution or destruction. Others speculate that it was lost during the sack of Jerusalem in 70 CE and later rediscovered by the Crusaders. While these theories are intriguing, the lack of concrete records prior to the 14th century has fueled skepticism about its authenticity. From France to Italy, the Shroud's history is marked by intrigue. It passed through the hands of nobility, was hidden during wars, and survived a devastating fire in 1532. Each chapter adds layers to its mystique. During the fire, the Shroud was stored in a silver casket that melted from the intense heat. Drops of molten silver burned through the cloth, leaving distinctive marks that are visible to this day. The remarkable efforts of the Poor Clare nuns, who repaired the damaged areas, ensured the Shroud's survival. In 1578, the Shroud found its permanent home in Turin, Italy, where it resides to this day in the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. For many Christians, the Shroud is a tangible connection to Jesus Christ, inspiring faith and devotion. Pilgrims from around the world travel to Turin to witness this relic, often overwhelmed with emotion. The Shroud has been displayed during significant moments in history, such as jubilees, drawing millions of visitors seeking spiritual connection. As the Shroud's legend grew, so did the desire to uncover the truth behind its mysterious image. Scientific interest in the Shroud intensified in the 20th century. In 1978, the Shroud of Turin Research Project, STURP, conducted an extensive study involving scientists from various fields. Their findings deepened the mystery. Using advanced tools, researchers analyzed the Shroud's fabric, image, and chemical composition. They concluded that the image was not painted, dyed, or etched but was instead formed by an unknown process that only affected the uppermost fibers of the linen. In 1988, 3 independent laboratories conducted radiocarbon dating on the Shroud, dating it to the 13th to 14th century. This finding suggested it was a medieval artifact. However, critics argue that contamination from the fire or repair patches may have skewed the results. Scientists also debated whether the small sample taken for testing was representative of the entire cloth. The debate continues to this day, with new studies re-examining the radiocarbon dating process and its potential flaws. Forensic studies reveal bloodstains on the Shroud consistent with wounds from crucifixion. Experts have identified type AB blood, often found in Middle Eastern populations, on the cloth. Intriguingly, traces of pollen found on the cloth match plants native to the Jerusalem area, adding weight to claims of its ancient origin. The presence of pollen from various regions suggests the Shroud traveled extensively, possibly aligning with its alleged journey through Europe and the Middle East. The faint, sepia-toned image of a man on the Shroud defies explanation. Scientists have ruled out paint or dye as the cause. Advanced imaging techniques suggest the image is a result of a mysterious oxidation process, yet the exact mechanism remains unknown. The Shroud's image contains unique three-dimensional information, a feature that has fascinated researchers and artists alike. When subjected to digital analysis, the image reveals depth and perspective, as though it were a photographic negative, an astonishing detail given the Shroud's purported age. But not everyone is convinced. Skeptics offer alternative explanations that challenge the shroud's authenticity. Some researchers propose that the shroud's image was created using medieval art techniques, such as painting or bas-relief. However, no evidence of pigments or brushstrokes has been found, complicating this theory. The shroud's remarkable detail, including anatomical accuracy, has led some skeptics to suggest that it could have been created using a photographic technique centuries ahead of its time. Could an unknown medieval genius have pioneered a process lost to history? The linen's weave pattern resembles cloths from the medieval period. Could this be a clue to its origin? Yet, others argue that similar patterns were used in ancient times, leaving the question open. Textile experts have examined the shroud's herringbone weave and debated its historical context, with no definitive conclusion. Each thread tells a story, but the complete narrative remains elusive. Skeptics point to the absence of documentation about the shroud before the 14th century. If it were truly from the time of Christ, why is there no earlier record? Supporters counter that the shroud may have been hidden deliberately to protect it from destruction or theft during tumultuous periods in history. Theories abound, but definitive proof remains out of reach. Despite the controversies, the Shroud of Turin remains one of the most studied and revered relics in the world. The shroud has inspired countless works of art, from Renaissance paintings to modern films. Artists throughout history have been captivated by the image on the shroud, incorporating its likeness into religious and cultural masterpieces. Its enigmatic image continues to spark creativity and curiosity. For millions, the shroud represents the intersection of faith, history, and science. It invites questions about the nature of belief and the quest for truth. As a symbol of faith and mystery, the shroud continues to draw pilgrims and researchers to Turin. It stands as a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with the divine. What secrets might the shroud still hold? With advancing technology, the answers may be closer than ever. Cutting-edge techniques, such as 3D imaging and spectral analysis, offer new ways to examine the shroud's details. These tools could uncover hidden features invisible to the naked eye. Advanced imaging technologies may reveal faint traces of writing or symbols, potentially shedding light on the shroud's journey through history. Scientists continue to explore the possibility of identifying ancient writing or seals that could authenticate its provenance. Modern DNA analysis could reveal the shroud's geographical origins and provide insights into the people who handled it over centuries. Could this technology finally confirm or debunk its authenticity? DNA traces from ancient handlers might even provide clues to the regions and cultures that revered the shroud.